We're here in Tallahassee at the Governor's Mansion where we're serving up some fabulous food and some spicy politics on the side.
Lori's taking the show on the road and is in Tallahassee. Today, she's cooking balsamic fig pork tenderloin with Florida Senator Garrett Richter. Coming up right now on Live with Lori.
Welcome back to Live with Lori. As always, we're serving up political food for thought. Today's guest is Senator Richter, and we're getting ready to talk all about gaming. But before we jump into that, our couscous is done.
Yep.
So I'm going to have you take that lid off, and I'm just going to have you dump both of those in.
Okay.
Stir it around, and we're going to talk about the gaming committee.
Yep.
You are the chair.
I am.
As the chair, what's your job? Just stir it? Yeah.
Well, in this committee, it's kind of like herding fish. There's a lot of diverse.
Herding fish.
There's a lot of diverse opinions on the issue, surrounding the issue. It's hard to stir and talk and think all at the same time. You want me to tumble this or stir?
Yeah, just get in there. See,
that makes it easier.
Yeah.
But when President Gates, about a little year and a half ago or so, he asked me to come have dinner with him up in his home in the Panhandle, and Diana and I did, and we went out and talked about cooking. He put some grouper on the grill, and he said to me, you know what, Garrett? He said, I've asked you here for dinner because I'd like to. I remember I told him once that you acquire an acquaintance in a restaurant, but you form a friendship in a kitchen.
That's true.
And so he said, we're going to eat here because I want to form a friendship, and I want to ask you if you'll consider being my president pro tem of the Senate during my presidency. And I was just tremendously complimented and blown away. And we went in and told our wives, and we congratulated each other, and it was fun. And then we went out to flip the grouper over, and he said, oh, by the way, there's something else I want you to do.
By the way.
And I said, what's that, Mr. President? And he said, I'd like you to chair the gaming committee. Prior to that point, I had really I'd never given the gaming committee much thought. And so I said, okay. He said, do me a favor, let's keep this secret until we announce all the committee chairs. And I said, I can do that. And the very next day, I started getting text messages that said, hey, I hear you're going to be chairing gaming.
Oh, mm-hmm.
I thoroughly enjoyed the experience. I think I might have said it on the show. I'm a longtime believer that you acquire an acquaintance in a restaurant, but you form a friendship in a kitchen. And it was great to be in the kitchen with Lori. I enjoyed the questions, I enjoyed the interaction, and I really enjoyed the results.
Live with Lori, Political Food for Thought is brought to you by the Florida Realtors and partially sponsored by Kaiser University.